When my close relative passed away, I asked for time off for the funeral. He told me I couldn't because work comes first. He said if I left, I'd be fired, so I quit. He was such a monster to work for. Work comes first over the death of a close relative? In what world? Some people just don't have a freaking heart. I tell ya, I'll be damned. We'll see what happens when one of their close relative dies and work comes first. I don't freaking think so. Life is way too short for work to come before that. When I worked at a gas station cafe, the manager always let food spoil. Blech. When I'd pull it off the shelf, he would complain. District manager ignored my email with photos attached. I found a new job. It would just be like all moldy and gross and expired. Like, yeah, I'm gonna pull it off the shelf. I'm not selling that to people. That's disgusting. I hate that. I hate that. When I worked at Tim Hortons, oh my God, we could not. We had to track by the hour, count Timbits. We had to count the donut. I'm not even kidding, count the bagels. Every single item at the end of like a certain shift because it only has like a 6-8 hour shelf life or whatever. And then if it was past that, garbage. I had a boss try to blackmail me for merchandise she stole from the store. So your boss stole merchandise from the store and then somehow blackmailed you. I'm gonna need more details. I'm confused as to how this happens. Like, so did she start putting the blame on you? And then she was like, oh, I'm gonna do this. Like, if you don't do this for me, I'm gonna tell people you stole. A friend of mine had brain surgery around the same time that our boss got a boob job. Our boss tried to show she was empathizing with my friend's pain after the surgery by talking about her boob job pain and then opening her shirt to show her scars from the implants. First of all, I feel like your boss shouldn't really be showing her nanas and yabos for everybody to see on the job, number one. Number two, brain surgery versus breast implants. Probably not comparable. Both painful AF, 100%. I mean, I feel like they don't compare, but like I also wasn't in it, but both painful, but like I'm not about to just start showing off my to people being like, this is worse than freaking brain surgery. Once worked for a married couple at a family run place. They would get into arguments and make us pick a side. So one person was always mad at you, mentally off people. That's sticky. I would not want to pick a side ever. I don't want to be in the middle of that. Please leave your relationship out of the workplace. No, thank you. I have had bosses that were technically married and they were in a relationship and stuff, but like they never fought at work and they didn't tell us to pick sides. Years ago, I was scheduled for a double shift at Olive Garden. Yo, Olive Garden? Breadsticks and salad? Come on now. I told them my grandma died and they said, well then, can you just work one shift? I was so furious they'd ask that. I never went back. Also, I was lying. My grandma was fine, but still. Stop it, Kevin. I actually sympathize for you at first. I'm like, that is so freaking rude. Do people have no sympathy for people who lose loved ones? And then you were lying. But they didn't know you were lying, so technically they were gonna be if your grandma did actually pass away. Have you guys ever used that line of like, someone passed away to get out of work? Have I? I don't think so. I mean, I've called in sick and lied and been like, oh, I'm just so sick. And it's like, man, I just partied the night before. But like, I feel like I have maybe said something. I don't think so, but like maybe back in the day at Tim Hortons. No, it was Windsor. My hometown's such a small place. I feel like they would know. But for some reason, I feel like I did something similar. In college, I used to work at Kmart at their cafeteria. I requested my graduation day off. They denied it. So I reported the nests of roaches they kept ignoring to the local health department and graduated in peace. As you should. What do you mean I can't have it's not really a choice. It's my graduation. I have to be there. Like, what? Moving on to better things. That's why you got your education. You know what I'm saying? When I was 16, I worked at Staples and we had this massive winter storm that knocked a tree down across my driveway and took down all the power lines. Called my boss and told her about the tree in the driveway and she goes, just move it. Like, beep, this was an oak. It doesn't matter what freaking tree it was. Move it? Hold on, let me just pick up the tree, put it on my back and move it out of the way. No problem. Let me grab a wheelbarrow, like a shovel. What are you talking about? People, man. Our Olive Garden got hit by a truck and my manager still tried to open. We've made a meme out of it since. You're still coming in today, right? That's great. The meme's great. I'm sorry about your store being on fire, but can you look at that? We're opening. You better be on time for your shift this afternoon because we're open. Where are you opening? What are you talking? You don't even have a front door. I see memes like that all the time in Canada because in the winter, sometimes it gets really, like literally the transit, everything shuts down, no Ubers because you can't drive, it's so bad. And there's people like trekking in 8 freaking feet of snow and it's like, your boss says you're still coming in today, right? 2 years after being fired, I received it from my former boss asking if I could train my replacement. No, you fired me. I didn't quit, not to mention, why would I train them? Because you fired me for a reason. So now you're saying that I was a good employee and I can train your future employee? Like, excuse me? Just hire me back. I worked at a now gone pizza place as a teen. One day, a whole box of uncooked bacon fell on the floor. I was told to pick it up and put it in the prep bin as if it never happened. I was so disgusted, I walked out and never went back. I was 16. For a 16-year-old to walk out of a job like that is actually kind of unheard of because no one gives a. When I was 16, I was like, not my, like, this is a friggin', what, a pizza place? Like, fast food restaurant. I'm just here to make some cash so I can go out with my friends. Uncooked bacon on the floor. I was once sent to hospital in an ambulance by my work less than 2 hours before the end of a 10-hour shift. My payslip later showed they didn't pay me for that day or subsequent 2 sick days because they didn't believe I was sick. So they didn't pay you for that day even though you worked majority of your shift, and they didn't believe you were sick even though you left your shift early in an ambulance. Y'all, what kind of job are you working? Let me speak to the manager. I will go Karen on there. I will Karen their ass up right now. It's like literally you could send in a photo of you in a hospital bed and be like, I'm sick tomorrow. And there's some bosses be like, okay, well, you'll be fine. You coming in? Like, I worked at a call center and had food poisoning. Food poisoning sucks. They told me if I didn't come to work, I was fired. They made me sit at my desk and puke while taking calls. I left 30 minutes in, no regrets. I would do the same. I actually, fun fact, had one time I worked at Good Life Fitness. I don't care if I'm calling them out. And I was the opening shift from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. because I worked a different job and I went to school. So I would just do like the opening. I would open the gym. And one time I was really freaking sick, like brutal, puking, high fever. So I had to call in sick the night before. And this other girl, Crystal, was like, I'll open the gym, no problem. But my boss was like, but no, because then we have to find someone to cover some of her shift during the day. And she literally was like, open the gym. I just go open the gym and go sleep in the office for the 3 hours. What's the point of even having me there? Like, if I'm just there to unlock a door, no one's gonna be at the front desk. I'm not even doing my job. It made no freaking sense. I'm like, I would rather just sleep in bed. I worked as a live-in nanny for 3 children. The mother got jealous of my relationship with the kids and started hiding the lunches I would make for them, claimed that a ghost must have stolen them. You're paying this person. You're literally paying this live-in nanny and then you're like, I'm gonna start hiding the lunches that I'm paying her to make and then tell me, what? No logic. That's so annoying. All right, guys, well, those are some horrible freaking bosses. Let me know if you've ever had one. Before I get out of here though, I'm doing today's sassy shout out and it goes to Nixie Delore. What a fun name. They said, Joss, the pickle problem could be a factory thing. My store didn't stock any for a while because the manufacturer couldn't get the lids to stay on. Y'all, I've been on the hunt for pickles for 2 weeks now. At my grocery store, there's no pickles on the shelves. It's freaking empty. I went twice last week just to go see if there were pickles in. If you're right, wow, thanks for sharing that with me. I'll let you know if they get pickles in soon. Make sure you guys leave a like on this video, and if you want to be the next sassy shout out, write things down below. Come talk, come hang out. Stay classy out there and stay sassy. Bye. Pet store manager is sacked after threatening to punch breastfeeding mothers and their babies for whipping their boobs out in front of their kids in angry Facebook post. So some woman posted on Facebook, I'm not sorry, the next female that tries to whip her boob out to breastfeed in front of my kids will get a black eye and move that baby because I'll punch it too. You're crazy, yo. That's some Karen crazy stuff right there. And to post that on Facebook, are you nuts? Even if that was your crazy twisted opinion, don't post that on Facebook. This makes me want to punch her boobies. Oh, punch. Those hurt, bro. Those hurt. Men will never understand. Like, we won't understand you getting kicked in the balls, but those hurt. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ma, what's happening? Why? Why would you do this to the lettuce? What did the lettuce do to you? What a waste of food. Oh my God. We had those at Tim Hortons. I bet he was fired. Unless maybe he's like, maybe the lettuce was bad and they're gonna, but still, I mean, like, you just shouldn't do that. You just should not stand on any type of food in a restaurant. I was trying to justify it for a second. Like, what are we doing? What is this? Oh, wow. Took me a second. You gotta read the caption. Anyone guess where I work? Hashtag piss Olympics, hashtag Nacho Bell Grande. That is disgusting. So gross. Technically, we're not supposed to show urine on YouTube. We might have to blur it just a tad, but like, I honestly didn't even see it. This boy is hydrated. I hardly saw his pee. That is absolutely disgusting. He was so fired. That is so freaking gross. Imagine nachos soggy and smelling. Ew. Like, you guys, I'm just wondering how this was even possible. Like, when installing the toilets and when installing the toilet paper, not one person who was working that job and that job site was like, maybe this is not right. Why would I want to look into the eyes and soul of another person doing their business? Not to mention, they would see mine. This is weird. This is so strange. I wouldn't even want to do this with like a good friend or a family member. It's like, this is freaking creepy. What happened? That just like, this gives me anxiety. Like if I walked on a plane, sat in my seat, this guy's casually reading the newspaper, my heart would start like palpitating, because if that's how you fix issues on the plane, I don't trust you. What else you trying to fix with some cardboard and duct tape? This plane is going down. There's no way I would be calm after seeing this. Oh dang, she flipping the bird. Someone wrote, great employee you have here. Great American cookies at the Mall of America. Caught this woman licking sugar off her hands for about 5 minutes. Then she proceeds to put gloves on and goes about her job to frost some cookies without washing her hands. When I confronted her about this disgusting sanitary issue, she did not care. She said she's wearing gloves and that's good enough. She also blah, blah, blah. I feel like we know the also. She also shot you the finger. And then continued to lose her job. This has a lot of shares, 12,000 shares. Yeah, you lost your job. What you doing licking your dirty freaking hands? Like, I get it. I wouldn't work at a cookie shop for that reason, because I would be eating them all day. Like I'd be picking with the chocolate chips. 100%. I could not work in that type of environment. Ew, that's gross. You use that for someone's burger? Ew, gross. Ugh. When I worked at Tim's, I had to work on the bagel sandwich station, food, whatever. It had everything by the time I left. But we had a camera right at that station that was connected to our manager's office. And if we drop, oh my God, I could not imagine dropping something on the freaking floor and picking it up and using it. Anytime we dropped something on the floor, we had to throw it out, but we had to like mark it down. Like that way when we were like counting inventory and stuff like that, we know like we lost about 5 bagels today because I dropped them on the floor, versus like I ate them or I stole them or I gave out free bagels. I don't trust people after this. I ain't trusting nobody. I don't eat fast food very often, so thank God. Oh, come on, is that real or is this Photoshop? Okay, that one woman's face with her arm on the thing is a mood. Like her facial expression is my mood 90% of my entire life. Wow, if this can't be real, look at all these people. Someone could lean over and see that and you'd be in so much trouble. I'm hoping this is Photoshop, but I feel like it's not. And wow, she just gave up on life. She don't give a flying F. She just woke up and was like, I don't feel like working today. Happens often for a lot of us. Luckily, I have a really fun job. But you best know there are times where like, oh, I have to have energy and entertain people. I can't even entertain myself. What a freaking waste. Are you kidding me? Listen, I don't like Taco Bell because the one time I ate it at a mall when I was younger, it made me throw up and I won't touch it ever since then. And the powdered meat, there's so many gross things about Taco Bell. No thank you. I know there's a lot of people who like it though, but I love tacos. I just make mine homemade at home and I live for them. So how dare you waste taco shells? That's awful. That's awful. One time, I don't know why I just thought of this, but funny Taco Bell story. So me and my friend were in high school. We were at a mall and she thought this guy was really cute who worked at the Taco Bell in the mall. So she's like, oh my God, well, let's go order Taco Bell from him, whatever. So she went up and ordered, and she ordered tacos and he goes, hard or soft? And she just starts dying laughing hysterically. And it was so awkward and uncomfortable. And he didn't laugh. He was literally like this, like the whole time. And she just couldn't keep it together because he said hard or soft, meaning hard shell or soft tacos. But obviously she was thinking about something else. Never do work, never make mistakes. Yo, that sandwich looks really good. Like, I know I probably shouldn't be looking at the sandwich, but that looks yummy. Oh, you're falling asleep. See, working from home, during the lockdown the past year, a lot of us had to work from home. Like, I mean, we all had to work from home. When we were in lockdown, the whole studio shut down. We had to work from home, and man, it was very, very difficult. You had to film everything from home. We had to work from home. We had to script from home. I have to do all my manager stuff from home. It's tough. Now, I film Sassy at home because it's just super fun, and that's the environment we have on this channel. But my other channels, I'm at the studio some days. Thank God, because working from home is fun at first and then gets old. All right, guys, well, those are the worst employees that should have been fired. Let me know your stories. Let's expose each other. I told you a bit of mine. Yeah, I've been written up. I ain't no saint, but I am a good, hardworking employee. Before I get out of here, I'm going to do today's Sassy shout out, and it goes to Morning Glory. Isn't that a term for like the act of love in the morning? Am I thinking of something? Maybe my mind's in the gutter. They said, my son is going to be 20 and he had never eaten cereal with milk. He eats it dry. LOL, we make fun of him all the time for that. Never? Like, you never gave him cereal with milk as a child? To like make him try it? How does he know he doesn't like it? If he's never tried it, he could be missing out on so many wonderful things. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Listen, I like dry cereal too. It's kind of like granola, but like mans needs to try it. It's like, it's life-changing. Just make him try it for me and tell me if he likes it or not. But if he doesn't, don't blame me. I am getting out of here, you guys. I will see you in another video. Stay classy and stay sassy. Bye. Oh my, y'all, I was sitting here being like, what is happening? Brother. I understand they weren't supposed to park there, but you can't just do that. You can't just start painting the car. Oh, like you're gonna have to pay for that to get fixed. Oh, this is just gonna cost you more of like an inconvenience than anything else. Like, ugh, gross. Who did this? Who? Tell me who in their right mind installed both of these urinals? Because one of them had to either have been there first, which means you would never put a second one there, or you install them at the same time, which would make absolutely no freaking sense. So either way, you're an idiot. So who did it? Tell me. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, you had one job and you've either put the wrong item there or the wrong sign, because it like, no, I'm not even, no. I was trying to like make excuses for them. I was trying to be like, find out how they made this mistake. I feel like this is gonna cause a lot of issues. Yikes. Dang, and they're doing it right now. I can see them at the top and they're looking down at it being like, uh-oh, like her head is going into her butt. Like, hello, switch, you guys did the, oh, I feel like it'd be a lot harder to switch it after, you know? Like now you have to do the switch, which means you probably have to remove both of them and put them back up. Those are not small. Those are not small at all. And yeah, this is not good. Not good. At first I'm like, what? Batman, bruh, you got Superman all over there. What? No, you are gonna piss off many fans. Adult fans, children fans, you are gonna piss off the whole family because that's not Batman. That is not Batman. And I feel like the backpack should be red and be Superman. That would be a dope backpack. Not good, not good. Thank us at 3rd floor. Hit yourself. You will 3 months from now. Huh? Thank us at the Thank us at the 3rd floor. Hit yourself. You will 3 months from now. Hit yourself? What's that mean? Thank us at the 3rd floor. Hit yourself. You will 3 months from now. What does that mean? Y'all, this is like trying to crack the Da Vinci Code. How? Tell me what this means. Hit yourself. Hate? Well, you don't want to know. Love yourself? Thank us at the 3rd floor. Hit you. What does this mean? I don't want to hit myself, and I don't want to do it 3 months from now either. I'm not going to thank you on the 3rd floor because I don't know what the frick your sign says. Huh? I don't get it. Who on earth accepted this as a return? This item is from the summer of 2000. That was almost 17 years ago. Our return policy is 45 days. If you're not sure, ask. How does someone still have an item with a tag on it from 2000, 17 years ago? Did you keep this in a storage unit, untouched, unseen from daylight? Like, that doesn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't fade. It's in perfect condition. Y'all probably put this on some weird ass doll and kept it in storage because there's no freaking way. 17 years? That's insane. Texas Department of Public Safety. Oh, they got 2 phones. You gotta be kidding me. Public safety, my butthole. You got a phone in your hand as you're driving, and you have a phone on your shoulder as you're driving, and you're literally not watching the road, and you're only using one hand. Public safety. You're going to put everyone's safety in harm's way. Do not stack, do not stack. They're okay. Y'all didn't even stack once. You stacked like 58 times of boxes that say do not stack 58 times. What do you mean? How do you possibly even do this? The message could not be more clear. Do not stack. No, but let's stack them. Let's stack all of them, not even just a few. The whole bunch. Let's stack them all. Oh no. What happened? Sometimes you wake up in the morning and you forget to put the shirt on properly. I've put on pants, no, not pants, that's such a lie. Shirt backwards before I left the house, or I've put on pants inside out, sweatpants, no freaking lie, and I've walked out of the house. So I get it. However, this person's not real. This is a mannequin, which means a person did this and they forgot the other arm. It happens, y'all. Like if I were to dress a mannequin right now with how tired I am, it would go like this. This would be the representation of it. I'm not sure if the curators of the Barcelona Wax Museum have actually seen Star Wars. Okay, but I'm a little confused. Okay, y'all are gonna hate me. Everyone's gonna come at me, but I don't watch Star Wars. I have only seen the first movie way back in my childhood because my mom was a big fan. I was like, you have to see it. I don't even remember a damn thing, and I've never watched it ever since. Just not for me. But I know for a freaking fact that E.T. is not in Star Wars. And Princess Leia's like, what, decent. Is that supposed to be Luke Skywalker? Cause who's that? That's a woman. Fire exit, do not block. Oh my God, not only did they put the freaking carts in front, but they put a cement block. Talk about block, do not block. Oh, we'll just put a block here. Y'all, come on now. You're gonna have a freaking murder trial on your hands because people would be burning alive inside trying to get out and they can't. I guess if you move the carts somehow magically while you're inside and then move the door, it still opens. But if you would have just moved the cement block in front of the doorway, you could have carts there and a cement block and safety. Oh, he's having a bad day. Yeah, I felt like at first it was like, oh, you dummy, but it's like, oh, look at how upset he is. How does that, I mean, maybe you just lose control. Maybe he was texting riding like our safety patrol lady, you know? That takes a lot of force though to push that thing down. So you must have been going over the speed limit, you little speedster. Well, those are some entitled people, well, employees who probably should have been fired, if not written up, you know, suspended, one of the above, who knows. Before I get out of here though, I'm doing today's sassy shout out and it goes to Steve and George. They said, the only thing that gets me through 12 to 13 hour work days in construction is the fact that when I get home, I get to see 2 to 3 videos from Joss on her sassy channel and personal channel, Joss Bedard. That is so nice. That makes me so happy to think people actually go to work, come home and watch my videos. Like that's insane to me in all honesty. Like who would do that? Not me. I would never. I'm so annoying. No way would I be a fan of me if I wasn't me, if that makes sense. But yeah, if anyone wants to check out my personal channel, it is Joss Bedard. See you later. Stay classy, stay sassy, stay smart. Don't get fired. Okay, bye. Okay. Had to clear my throat. And if 2020 has taught us anything, it is love your loved ones. Okay, here. You're back there for a reason, because you're not cooperating today. Did I do an intro? I forget. I'm itchy. My thumb's itchy. Our Olive Garden on the phone. This is worst employees that should have been fired. I'm trying not to make this video that long because the last one was super freaking long. Whoa, camera, let's not be drunk. 4. Actually, no, let's do intro. My neighbors are making a lot of noise because they're coming home. Let's give them a minute to get in their door. They're just being loud. It's like, do you not know that you live next to a YouTuber? I'm just kidding. Why are my neighbors having a freaking party in the hall? Hold on. I don't know if my mic would pick that. Oh, that's loud. I don't know if you heard that, but my coffee's cold. Gross. 11. Oh, that's it. This is entitled some blah, 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 blah. Entitled employees that should be fired. You might wonder. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh no, I got my chappy stick that has color on my bottle. No one cares. Just film the video. Hold on. I have a nose itch. I just knuckled my nose to get my itch out. Okay. Oh! I have an itch. I got a COVID test yesterday. Maybe that's why. Don't freak out. I don't have COVID or symptoms. Oh, okay. It's really itchy. I'm sorry. I need to dig in there and itch it. Let me explain. I booked a commercial. And in order to be on set, you have to have a negative COVID test proven a few days before the shoot, which is lame, but I understand they're trying to keep us safe. So I had a COVID test, and ever since then, it's like I'm itchy and I get tickly in there because they freaking try to reach your brain. Anyways, I'm yawn. No, I didn't have coffee this morning. I've been up since 5:45, but I had coffee not that long ago, and it's like, it was like drinking water. It did absolutely nothing for me. I hear a noise. See? What, guys? I'm yawning? Like, count the timer. Let's count how many freaking times I yawn in this video. That was like 2. Maybe it's the weather. It's very sticky outside. What? Who? I just got very excited to read it, and I couldn't read. Oh my god, I almost threw up in my mouth. I tasted a pepper. It's gross. I'm disgusting. Have you even subscribed to the channel yet? Don't be a fake fan. Hit that subscribe button. You know you want to.